Deputy Chief, can you tell me, this isn't the first time here, if you can just talk a little bit about this, sir?
No, this is our third call we've had here in 24 hours. It's a bit taxing on our resources. We've had a very busy day today. I think we run 14 or 15 calls. We had another fire further down the tracks here, same idea, where it's been an old encampment, and there's vandals coming along and just setting things on fire. So it's been a busy day for us. I'm hoping that CN or CP might come along and clean up all this garbage, and then we're not going to have this problem much longer. But in the interim, we're just soaking the area down and hoping that we don't have to be back here again tonight.
When something like this happens, obviously, if you get another call, it's you've got manpower here at this. Now you'll have manpower backing it up, but still, it doesn't help.
It doesn't help us at all because it cuts into a lot of our budget costs. It cuts into a lot of overtime. We're bringing firefighters into the scene here to help out when these calls come in. We now have firefighters back at the station to backfill for us for other calls. So yeah, there's an increased cost to every time we have calls like this in town when these vandals are doing all this. So.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about, you can see, and I don't know whether I should have told you before this, but I mean, you can see in the background and in other places there's, for lack of a better word, booby trap set up.
Yeah, it seems that they had some tripwires with sounding devices on it. I guess they were worried about people coming in when it was set up as an encampment. So they're trying to stop people from coming into their area. They're still existing across here right now. There's some long tripwires on both sides of this area. So that's the other thing we have to be careful of. Sometimes you come into these areas and you find some weapons. Sometimes you find drug paraphernalia, needles, and our guys have to be really careful that they don't get injured while they're up in these areas working too.
And it's one of those things here with the tripwires that it's not like we're not talking like a military thing or anything like that, but it still is a tripping hazard and somebody could get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. What they're putting them there for is so that if somebody's coming into here while they're living in here, they trip over them, they injure themselves, it makes a noise, they know that they're here. But then when they move out like they have here, they've left all that behind, and that could injure our firefighters or police officers that are coming into here. And yeah, those costs aren't great for us when our guys get hurt. There's increased cost to the town for all these things, so yeah.